Somewhere, somehow, at some time in the distant past, there came into being on planet Earth systems that were self-organizing. This property meant that they were able, from within themselves, to generate responses to changes that occurred in their external or internal environments. The contrast with the inanimate organizations discussed in the previous chapter is significant. For those, there was some outside factor that determined the definition of the system and the purpose for which it was designated. For a self-organizing system, the purpose is determined from within the system. The responses of any given self-organizing system are aimed at enhancing the ability of that system to fulfill the purpose for which it exists. An example of a latter-day, complex, self-organizing system is a group of people that sets up a business. To do so, they must first set a goal for their joint activity. Our company exists for the purpose of providing computer repair services for desktop computers. They must decide who, precisely, will form the human components of the system at the time of its formation, the partners, the employees, and how these will be determined in the future. They must decide what the supporting components of the system will be, the physical objects they will need, the ideas they will be using when they first come into being. Most important, they must decide the purposes for which they will continue to self-organize in the future, after they begin operation, and how those purposes can be adjusted to meet changing conditions. All businesses are self-organizing entities. They must perforce respond at all times to changes in their external and internal environments. Whether they do so in a way that furthers their goals becomes clear as time passes. If they do not, they run the risk of going out of business and ceasing to exist as an entity with a purpose.